I have the hair of a 14-year-old lad and the vibe of a newly divorced real estate agent. Hi. That's me. I come from Canada, or as it's soon to be known as USB. Super excited about that. But I've actually been living in Glasgow for 5 years now. Yeah, I'm actually a Glasgow virgin, never been stabbed. Thank you. Tonight's the night. I love living in Glasgow, but I'm in the UK on a global talent visa for comedy, making me a government-approved comedian. Wow. Right? Isn't that impressive? It's illegal for you not to laugh. Yeah. Louder. I love being a government-approved comedian, but once a year I do have to come down to London, do a roast battle with Keir Starmer, and if he beats me, I get deported. So, high stakes. And I obviously have ADHD, I think you can tell. But even if you don't have ADHD, you've probably been attacked by these Instagram reels and TikTok videos telling you have ADHD. You know, the ones that are like, 5 signs you have ADHD. And there's this beautiful, gorgeous, flawless woman who definitely does not have ADHD, right? And she begins to dance. Why do they do that, right? 5 signs you have ADHD, and she's just like, memory loss, executive dysfunction, memory loss. Did I already say that? You know you did, bitch, you know? I just think there's gotta be better ways of getting across important medical information rather than through the art of dance, you know? I've never once seen a video that's like, 5 signs you have IBS. Shitting yourself. That's mostly it, you know? One of my quirks with ADHD is that I tend to sing things that should just be said. Maybe you are this person, maybe you know these people, right? But I find it gets me out of trouble, it eases the tension, right? Could be the smallest thing. Maybe I drink the last of the milk in the fridge. And then my flatmate comes home, opens the fridge, goes, what the fuck? And that's when I come in like, I drank the last of the milk, and I'll buy more tomorrow, and then I don't. What memory loss, you know? But what I'm looking for is one song that'll get me out of any trouble in any situation. Give me a cheer if you listen to music. Great, not all of you, which freaks me out, but just shout out a song, any song you think could work in this situation, any song at all.
Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen, how does that go? Friday night and the lights are low. All right, and you've stopped, so I think that's good. Thank you so much. Round of applause for Dancing Queen. Beautiful, great suggestion. I'll let you know if that works. I am also obviously queer. I'm actually pansexual, which means I'll date all of you. I'll get you, you know what I mean? I'll follow you home, you'll like it. And I get asked the question a lot, right? What's the difference between dating men and women? What's the difference between dating men and women? And usually I have to say, all right, Aunt Anne, you've had enough wine, have a seat, you know? I'm dating genders you don't even know about, but I understand the question. I think there's truth to it, right? Because when I was only dating men and I was having sex with these men, legend, all right, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, hell yeah, man. Sex. I was having so much sex, crazy amount of sex with these guys. I feel like the more I say it, the less you believe it. That's interesting. I've had sex. I've had sex. I know where it goes. It goes in the hole. Anyway, so whenever I was having sex with men, there was just so much pressure, right? Any little noise I would make at all, and the man would stop and look at me like, did you come? Please, please say you came. I'd do anything to make you come. I won't eat you out. I would do anything. And you're like, oh my God, yes, I came to my senses. You know what I mean? But I understand the pressure because dicks, pardon my French, are so fucking easy, okay? Okay, the amount of hand jobs I have given, legend. Hell yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's the hand job hand. And the amount of hand jobs I have given while doing anything else, right? Incredible hand job over here. Over here, I'm doing my taxes, okay? Amazing hand job over here. Over here, I am making familial connections on ancestry.co.uk, all right? glorious gold medal, beautiful, life-changing hand job, all right, over here. Over here, another hand job. So easy. And then I come face to face with the first vagina that isn't my own, and I'm like, oh my God, what are we looking at here, you know? What is this, modern art? You know, you just, I've seen episodes of The Crystal Maze easier than this, you know? You just gotta get in there, follow your heart, it goes in the hole. And I'm just following, I'm doing the Lord's work, I'm putting my elbow into it, and she makes a little noise, and I stop, and I look at her. Did you come? And she came! Yeah, she came to her senses, and she looked at me so angry. She was like, are you gonna do anything else? And I was like, Friday nights when the lights are low. She said, do you know any of the other lyrics? And I said, no, memory loss. Thank you so much, I became